Do you feel warm? Are you perspiring? Thank God. Because when you perspire, it shows that you are alive. Only dead people do not perspire. If you do not like this weather, live a good life. There is a worse place hotter than this. And we're going into that. So put on your fan. Put on your fan a little bit. So all human life in the message of the Ecclesiastes, everything in life is ultimately meaningless apart from God. You may have everything in life that the world can give. But God warns us. We live in the world, but we are not of the world. There's a certain standard that we have received from the letter of St. Paul to the Colossians. If we are children of Christ, search the things that are above. Search for heavenly things, not what are in this world. The heavenly treasures that God gives us are the source of our ultimate and infinite happiness. Everything that we see in the first reading reminds us of the vanity of all things. They will never, ever satisfy us. The more you have, the more you want, because that is the dictate of the world. But the inspiration of the Holy Spirit differentiates between want and need. Pray for the Holy Spirit that the inspiration of God's grace will help us to discern and distinguish what we need and from what we want. What we need is the basic source of our life. The wants are whims and caprices. You don't need to be beautiful. You don't need to be more beautiful. God has already made us as the image and likeness of God. So don't want to be whiter and use all the good I don't use that. That's what I want to know. And it seems that everyone is using here. With the tile, You don't have to look that you are young. Even though you do not have hair, you don't have to make all this stick up. You don't have to put makeup. What are you covering there? Why? Why do we have to see that we are people of the world to use tight jeans? I cannot wear those darn tight jeans. In other words, the tendency is always what the world offers us. And that is why it is very important for us to listen to Jesus in the gospel. That greed is not just about acquiring temporal goods. It is not just the acquisition of all the material goods that you could buy and possess in the world. It is not about possession. It becomes a sin. It becomes idolatry. That we value more the goods rather than God. That we worship more the goods, our comforts, our convenience, our power or sense of influence. So when people have sometimes experienced what it means to be in power, they want more power. That is the danger of what greed and avarice bring. And the good Lord has some strong word to tell us to the rich man in the gospel. He was successful. He became wealthy. But Jesus did not tell He did it in the wrong way. Yet, what did Jesus say? Humhang, you fool. How do you say it in Pampanga, Kapampangan? Humhang. I'm just kidding. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Kapampangan kasi sila.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.